Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. This is Fish Fan Friday, the weekly video where I give you updates on all of my fish. And oh, we are getting pretty close to starting to sell fish, which is really exciting. Just waiting for a couple of my supplies, my shipping supplies to get here. Just a few more things. I still need to get my boxes and my styrofoam, and we will be ready. I will have 6 fish available first. These are actually the 3 males that will be available. A beautiful cellophane, a lovely smaller but pretty exciting koi male, and then I have this lovely dark male as well who's kind of purple, and it's so hard to see him right now in this light, but he's quite gorgeous. I also nicknamed this one Merlin because this one has really pretty iridescent when he does flare on his fins. But besides that, I finally have figured out prices, which was super difficult for me, in the sense that I've never priced fish before, and you have some people selling bettas for less. Then there's people that sell bettas for $100 or $200 per fish. So I didn't want to go too low so that it would hurt other businesses and breeders, but I didn't want to go too high either because I'm a first-time breeder. So I talked with a lot of people and asked a lot of different breeders and finally came up with something that I'm happy with. And that is, well, if it decides to focus, my best breeding males will be $35 for a male. My pet quality males will be $30. My breeding females will be $25. My pet quality females will be $20. And any fish with any big issues on them that are too small or runts will be $15. Anyone who is my Patreon Betta Buddy supporter will get $5 off their first fish as a thank you for their support. And I found that there are a lot of shipping options I can do, but I can do the USPS flat rate, which is about between $6 or $9. To ship fish, and it's 1 to 3 day shipping, preferably hopefully to do it faster. If that is the case, then the shipping wouldn't be too ridiculously expensive, so hopefully these fish would be affordable for you guys. The reason why I chose the prices that I did is because I got some of my fish evaluated by some breeders, and they did say I have good quality fish, so it's really reassuring. But also, these fish are unique in a sense that they come with so many hours of documented footage, and you can see their entire growth and their entire journey of what they went through and how they grew up. I'll just set this down so you can see this guy. So that is something very unique that comes included with purchasing the fish. And also, because you guys got to see me take care of my fish, you know that I feed them really high quality foods. I take good care of them. So, you're getting a good fish that was very well taken care of versus, say, getting a fish from a pet store that usually comes from a breeding farm where they just mass produce fish. So, I'm pretty happy with that. You will see the individual prices for each individual fish when they do get listed on my website, which is going to go live within a few days. What else can I tell you? In regards to updates, I will be doing a video updating you guys on shipping. Let me move some of these lights over here so you guys get to enjoy looking at some of these lovely fish. I have some new males back here that I pulled from the cups, and I have in jars as well. These are mine almost spay tails. They might turn into spay tails, but anyways, I will be doing a video going over all the shipping supplies and all the things I've learned in regards to shipping that hopefully will help some of you guys that are getting. I will also do a video on photographing and filming your fish. That is something I am currently struggling with. I'm having a very hard time photographing darker colored males and females. These are my boys, and these are what I'm assuming are more girls. And I have some pretty lovely darker ladies as well, besides the koi that are over here. The koi get the most love, but these guys are really lovely too. So I'm going to do that. I hope that the entire video series will be very helpful for you guys. whether you guys are just average pet owners and would just like to know more about what goes into breeding fish, or if you're new breeders that are looking for information. You know, we're kind of figuring all this together. I had a sticker stuck to me. Which fish did it belong to is the question. Right here. Oh, no, it was from this, because it was from the mail from Life with Pets. I put it right here. Another update is Mookie, my cat, knocked my aquarium light into this tank, so my aquarium light is broken. This tank doesn't have a light, so I put this light that I use to light my jars in here. Actually, when I'm not using my lights to show you guys, I actually try to put two, so it's a little stronger. And this is my kind of temporary solution to keep this going. I will have to buy another light, which sucks because I just got excited about buying a light yesterday for my 20-gallon long tank, which is over here with my males. There's finally going to be a real light that goes into here. I use the money that I've made from my Amazon affiliate links. Every time you guys purchase something on through my links, I get a couple cents, and it all kind of adds up, and then I can use it for new supplies. So I'm finally getting a new light for this tank, and then this one breaks over there. So I'm just like, oh, I'm just something. It's always something all the time. So that's what's happening. On Monday, for sure, you'll finally get an update on the Indonesian import that I got that will be bred with the female koi that's the mother of these guys. I get to breed her again. So hopefully I can get some nice more babies, more koi babies. He's a koi and he is a half moon. So we're going to try to get into some half moons as well, which should be a lot of fun. So he's going to finally get an unveiling video on Monday. And then these are my guys over here. They're still growing out. Their tank is just getting a little dirty looking because there's brown algae growing here, and I moved some of the plants out to, you know, put them in here and also to put them in jars, so it looks kind of empty. My snails are right here, and that's kind of what's going on in the fish room. I do have to put together kind of an updated series on my breeding. Would you guys be interested in a video where I also talk about what I've learned from this breeding experience as a whole? Kind of like looking back at everything and talking about pros and cons and things I would do differently, things that I'm happy that I did the way I did. That's another video that I am thinking about doing if you guys would be interested in that. I didn't really have anything interesting for you guys today because mostly it was just cleaning and working on fish things. But that's what's going to happen. I think I'll have a live stream this Saturday, so tomorrow, with another YouTuber. I just have to email her and double check with her if she will be available. So stay tuned tomorrow for that. I don't have a time yet, but I will be updating my social media. Here's Mookie. For those of you who have watched the video on him, he has been getting better. He's my troublemaker that knocked my tank, not my light into my tank. Here I'm bleaching my supplies because I'm really paranoid about spreading diseases now that I have more fish. So that's kind of what's happening here, just bleaching things so I can help prevent the spread of diseases. So that's kind of my update. I don't have anything really exciting today for you guys. Mostly because I'm really getting ready for the shipping. I'm researching as much as I can. I'm getting my website ready. I'm trying to photograph and film my fish for my website. I'm having a hard time filming my darker colored fish, which makes things a lot more difficult because I really want to take beautiful photographs to really capture the really beautiful traits each individual fish has, and I've been kind of failing at that, so I'm kind of figuring it out. I will probably make a video about that as well, because I have been filming the different photography setups I've been playing around with. I've even tried photographing the fish in these. I thought this would work, but because they're super nice and clear in the front, but they're warped on the sides. And I thought these containers would work great, but they're also warped on the sides. And even if you turn them around to this part, which is fairly clear, there is, warping on these edges, as well as there's a seam in the middle. So that's kind of a problem. So I'm trying a bunch of different things. I might look into getting the Beanie Baby containers, the display cases that a lot of breeders here in the US have been using for fish. I wish I could get a hold of those small glass, like mini aquariums that I've seen in Asia in a lot of pet stores. They're about, I think, a gallon each, and if I could have like 4 of these, I'd be so happy, but there's no one selling them here. But I see them all the time in Asian breeders, so that's kind of me figuring things out. I'm super stressed, but super excited about starting to sell my fish, and it's exciting and terrifying. That's pretty much it, which is why I couldn't come up with like a really good video today. I've actually tried filming this video like a few times and kind of failed. So then I figured I'll just talk and show you my fish and give you an update on what's going on. So that's kind of what's happening here. I hope that you enjoyed this really simple update, and hopefully next week I should have much more interesting videos for you guys that are hopefully better quality and better content. And also check out these babies and my snail apocalypse as always. All the snails. All of the snails. So I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. Have a lot of fun with your pets. Be sure to check out the videos I put out on Ducky that went back to the wildlife center, as well as the story of me taking Mookie to the emergency clinic. I put those out this week. Give those videos some love, and I might see you guys on Saturday.